wait until the night goes deep, so no one hears the way I weep. I hide the tears I can't explain inside this quiet, endless pain. The lights go out, I let it fall. No one to catch me when I crawl. And every time I break again, I do it where it never ends. I learn to cry without a sound, so no one sees me breaking down. Crying in the dark alone, somewhere no one ever goes. Every tear I never show finds a place I only know. I don't need them to see what this pain has done to me. I just let it overflow, crying in the dark alone. I smile like everything's okay, but I'm breaking every day. I play the part they wanna see, while losing what's inside of me. I wish I knew how to explain this quiet, never-ending pain, but words just fail me every time. So I just keep it all inside. If I let it out, I lose control. So I just let it take my soul, crying in the dark alone, drowning in the things I've known. Every memory I keep, cut so slow but cut so deep. I don't want them to know how I'm losing all control. So I let it overflow, crying in the dark alone. Maybe one day I'll be okay, but right now I just break this way. In silence, in shadows, where nobody knows. Crying in the dark alone, through a heart that turned to stone. Every piece I tried to save feels like something in a grave. I'm still here, but not the same. Just a heart without a name, and no one ever sees the way I bleed. Was easy to replace. I thought I was someone you'd keep, not someone you'd just release. But now I see how wrong I was to think I ever meant that much. You moved on like it was light, like I was easy to rewrite. Every memory that we made felt so simple to erase. I wasn't something you would fight for, just something you could close the door. And I was easy to replace, like I could be erased. Every moment that we had didn't stop you going back. I was giving everything you were something true? Or was I just a passing phase? Something you outgrew one day. You didn't hesitate to leave, didn't even look at me like I was nothing left to save, just someone you could give away. I stayed when I should've walked away, but you were already gone anyway. I was easy to replace, like I was just a phase. Every promise that you said still repeats inside my head. I was holding on to truth while you were changing what we know, and it's killing me to face. I was easy to replace. Was I ever really special, or just someone temporary? Did you ever really love me, or just the idea of me? I was easy to replace. Now I know my place. Every part I tried to keep, you let go so easily. I gave you all of me, and you gave that away so free. And the truth I can't escape is I was never hard to replace. I wake up, but I don't feel awake. Every breath just feels the same. No color left in anything, just echoes of what used to be. I walk through places we once knew, but nothing feels the way it used to. It's like the world keeps moving on while I'm just barely holding on. I thought the pain would slowly fade, but now it's just an empty space. Everything feels empty, like there's nothing left in me. Every laugh, every smile only lasts a little while. I try to feel something real, but everything is standing still. And I don't know how to be when everything feels empty. I sit alone inside my room, surrounded by a quiet gloom. The silence doesn't scare me now, it's just the only thing I know. I try to think of better days, but even that just slips away, like memories are losing light, fading slowly out of sight. I used to feel so much inside, now everything just passes by. Everything feels empty, like I lost my identity. Every piece of who I was feels like something I've lost. I don't cry the way I did. Now it's something that I live with, and I don't know what this means when to say your name. It doesn't feel the same. The weight you left inside my chest is finally laid to rest. I used to beg for you to stay. Now I'm the one who walks away. Not out of anger, not from pain, but knowing things won't be the same. There's nothing left for me to prove, just quiet strength to finally move. Goodbye without a sound. No more lost and no more found. Every tear I cried before doesn't hold me anymore. I don't need to understand why you slipped right through my hands. I'm just letting go somehow. Goodbye without a sound. I see the past without the pain, just lessons written in the rain. Every scar you left behind is something healing over time. I'm not the girl you used to know, the one who begged you not to go. I found a strength I never knew the moment I stopped needing you. I'm not holding on to what we were. I'm finally letting go of her. Goodbye without a sound. No more breaking, no more down. Every memory we made is just something that will fade. I don't need to hear your voice. I've already made my choice, and I'm standing here right now. Goodbye without a sound. No more questions left to ask. No more living in the past. You were once my everything. Now you're just a memory. Goodbye without a sound. I was lost but now I'm found. Every piece you took from me led me to who I can be. I don't need you here somehow. I am stronger on my own now. And without a single sound, I'm saying goodbye. I placed my dreams inside your hands, like you would always understand. Every hope I used to keep, I gave to you so carefully. I drew my future in your name, believed that nothing here would change. I never thought I'd have to lose the world I built on you. You made it feel so safe, so true, like everything would lead to you. I built my world on you. around your heart. Didn't think we'd fall apart. I held on to your every word like it was something I deserved. But slowly things began to shift, like love was something you could quit. And now we're standing in the view of a world that's breaking through. I didn't see it fall apart until you walked out with my heart. I built my world on you. Now there's nothing I can do. Every piece is falling down. I'm just standing in the ground. I was holding on to dreams that were never what they seemed, and it hurts me to admit I built my world on you. If I had known it wouldn't last, would I still go back to that? Or would I keep my heart away from the place it broke today? I built my world on you. Now I'm lost without a clue. Every road I used to take leads me back to my mistake. I gave you everything I had, every good and every bad, and now I'm left to face the truth. I built my world on you. I look into the mirror now, and I don't know this face somehow. The girl I was is fading fast, like something buried in the past. I used to know what I would feel, what was fake and what was real. But now I question everything, even who I'm meant to be. I try to keep a piece of me, but you took that so easily. I don't know who I am now. I don't know where or how. Every part I used to know is just somewhere I can't go. I'm a shadow of myself, lost inside this silent hell, and I'm too far gone somehow. I don't know who I am now. I changed myself to fit your world, forgot the things that made me me. Every dream I had before feels like it belongs to someone else. I try to be what you would love, gave you everything I was, but in the end I lost my way, and now I'm someone I can't face. I don't recognize my own name. I don't feel like I'm the same. I don't know who I am now. Everything just breaks me down. Every Or am I already gone, just trying to hold on? I don't know who I am now. There's no answers left somehow. Every piece I try to say feels like something in a grave. I'm still here, but I can't tell if I'm living or just fell. I don't know who I am now. I gave you my everything. I opened doors I never showed. Let you into what I hold. Every secret, every scar. I gave you all of who I are. I stayed when I should walk away. Believed in things you couldn't say. I held on longer than I knew, just to keep myself with you. I never kept a piece for me. I gave you all so easily. I gave you my everything, every hope, every dream, every part I tried to save. You just slowly gave away. I was holding on to you, like you told me I should do. Now there's nothing left of me. I gave you my everything. I try to be a place to stay, the calm you needed every day. But you were never really there, just someone passing through my care. I gave you love without a doubt. You gave me silence back in doubt. And now I'm standing in the dark, with pieces of a broken heart. I gave you more than I could take, and still it wasn't enough to make. I gave you my everything, every tear, everything, every promise I believed now just turns to memory. I was trying not to fall while you were losing it all, and it's killing me to face. I gave you my everything. Was there ever a moment you truly felt the same? Or was I just loving deeper while you were playing a game? I gave you my everything. Now there's nothing left to break. Every part I used to know, I let you take and let it go. I don't know who I became, or why I stayed through all the pain. But one truth I can't defend is I gave you everything. Everything. I see you standing next to me, so different all the while. I close my eyes, I see your past, a version of you I wish would last. But every time I look again, I lose that version in the end. I'm not missing who you are, I'm missing who you are. I miss who you were, the way you said every word, like I was all that you need, like you would never leave. I miss the way you cared, like I was always there. Now I'm holding on to blur. I miss who you were. You used to hold me through the night, now you barely hold me right. Your touch feels empty, far away, like love just slowly slipped away. I try to find you in your eyes, but all I see are distant skies. And every second that goes by feels like a quiet goodbye. You're here, but I feel alone, like I'm loving someone gone. I miss who you were, not this silence, not this hurt. Every memory we made now just slowly starts to fade. I was holding on to you, but that version isn't true, and it's breaking me for sure. I miss who you were. If I could go back in time to the way you looked at me, would I still believe in us, or finally set myself free? I miss who you were, but I know that's not you no more. Every piece I try to keep now just cuts me in too deep. I'm still here, but I've learned I can't love what you become, and the truth I can't ignore is I miss someone who's gone. You held my hand like it was real, like I was all you'd ever feel. The way you looked into my eyes made me believe in no goodbyes. We talked about the days ahead, every word you softly said felt like something I could trust, like forever belonged to us. You made it seem so clear to me, like you were where you'd always be. I thought you'd stay, still believe somehow? Or would I see the truth behind the love that slowly left me blind? I thought you'd stay, but you walked away. Every promise turned to pain, every sunshine turned to rain. I'm standing here I thought you'd stay, but you didn't. I try to be what you would need, change myself so you could breathe. Every part I used to know, I let it fade to keep you close. I've been until I couldn't stand, just to fit inside your plans. But no matter what I do, I was never enough for you. I gave you more than I could take, still you chose to walk away. I was never enough for you, no matter what I tried to do. Every piece I gave to keep still left you incomplete. I was standing in your world, but I never fit your view, and it breaks me down to truth. I was never enough for you. Was I too much or not enough? Too soft to hold, too hard to love? I searched for answers in your eyes, but only found more quiet lies. You never said it out too loud, but I could feel it in the crowd. The way you slowly pulled away, like I was something you outgrew someday. I kept trying to understand why I was never in your plans. I was never enough for you, even when I gave you true. Every moment I would stay, you were drifting far away. I was holding on to hope while you were letting go of us, and it hurts me to admit I was never enough for you. If I was someone else instead, would you still be here in my bed? Or was it always meant to be that you would never choose me? I was never enough for you. Now I see it clearer too. Every version that I tried still got left behind. I lost myself for someone else who never needed me, and the hardest truth I know is I was never enough for you. I was the only one trying. I kept reaching for your hand while you pulled away again. I kept fixing what we broke while you never really spoke. I was holding all the weight, trying hard to make you stay, but the truth I couldn't see never there with me. I thought we were both fighting, but I was the only one trying. I was the only one trying, while you were slowly denying every piece of what we had, like it didn't mean that bad. I was giving all of me to a love that couldn't be, and it hurts me now to say I was the only one trying. I stayed through every silent tear while you were halfway out of here. I kept building something real while you forgot the way to feel. Every time I tried to mend, you were already at the end, and I didn't wanna know you had already let me go. I called it love, I called it true, but it was never me and you. I was the only one trying, holding on while you were lying. Every promise that you made now just slowly starts to fade. I was standing in the storm, trying hard to keep us warm, but you walked the other way. I was the only one trying. How did I not see it clear that you were never really here? I gave you everything I had while you were letting go of that. I was the only one trying. Now I'm done with the denying. Every piece I tried to save is just something I can't change. I'm still here, but now I know I was always on my own. I was the only one trying, and now I'm letting go. You used to fill the empty space. Now silence slowly takes your place. No late night calls, no are you okay? Just quiet words that fade away. We sit together, say nothing, like love don't mean anything. And every second that we stay feels like we're drifting far away. You had the chance to say what's real, but silence showed me how you feel. Silence took your place. Now there's nothing left to say. Every word you couldn't give is something I can't live with. I keep waiting for your voice, like I still have any choice, but it's clear in every way. Silence took your place. I try to ask what's on your mind. You look away, you take your time, like every answer feels feels too much, so you just leave me out of touch. I fill the gaps with what I fear every time you disappear. And even when you're right by me, I feel you fading silently. No fights, no tears, no truth to face, just quiet love we can't replace. Silence took your place, left me lost without a trace. Every moment we once knew feels like something I outgrew. I was begging you to stay, but you had nothing left to say, and it hurts me more each day. Silence took your place. I would have stayed through anything if you just told me something. But silence speaks louder than words, and I heard everything. Silence took your place. Now I'm standing here in space. Every memory we made feels like something that just fades. I'm still listening, but it's done. There's no voice, there's no one. Silence took your place, and that was enough. And that was enough. I still feel you in my chest, but not the way I felt before. It's softer now, a distant ache, not something I can't ignore. I used to hold on way too tight, like letting go would break my soul. But now I see I can't survive if I don't learn to let you go. It doesn't mean I didn't care, it just means I can't stay there. I'm slowly letting you go, even if it hurts to know. Every memory I keep, I'm learning how to set it free. I'm not who I was before, I don't need you anymore. And though it breaks my heart to know, I'm slowly letting you go. I stopped replaying every line, stopped asking what went wrong. Some answers don't exist in time, some endings just belong. I still remember how you felt, but I don't need it like I did. I'm finding parts of me again, the ones I lost when I let you in. I'm not healed, but I can see a little light returning to me. I'm slowly letting you go, not holding on to yesterday. Every tear I let it fall doesn't hurt the same at all. I'm learning how to stand alone without calling you my home. And though it's hard for me to say, I'm slowly letting you go. Maybe love can still be real, even if it didn't heal. And maybe losing you is how I find the truth. I'm slowly letting you go, and I'm strong step I take alone feels like finally coming home. I don't need what we once knew. I don't need a broken you. And even if a part still knows, I'm slowly letting you go. I still remember how it hurt, like every breath just made it worse. But now it lingers differently, not as sharp, not breaking me. The weight I carried all this time is slowly lifting off my mind. And even though I'm not complete, I feel something underneath. It doesn't mean I don't feel it. It just means I'm starting to heal it. I'm turning pain into peace, little by little, piece by piece. Every scar that used to bleed now just tells my story. I'm not who I was before, but I'm not broken anymore. And I finally feel release. I'm turning pain into peace. I stopped chasing what we were, stopped trying to make it hurt. Some things fade the way they should, even when they once felt good. I found strength I never knew in the space I lost with you. And now I'm learning how to be someone stronger quietly. I'm still healing every day, but I'm not stuck in yesterday. I'm turning pain into peace. Now I can finally breathe. Every tear I left behind doesn't weigh the same this time. I'm not afraid to feel again. I'm not trapped in where I've been, and I finally feel release. I'm turning pain into peace. Maybe I had to break this way, to find the strength I have today. And maybe losing you is what I needed to. I'm turning pain into peace. Now I'm learning to believe every part I thought I lost is returning at a cost. I'm not perfect, but I'm free from who I used to be. And for the first time, I feel like me. We stood beneath the same skylight, but saw two different kinds of night. I gave my all, you gave me space. I held you close, you turned away. I thought we felt the same inside, but now I see walked together side by side, but never shared the same mind. I loved you deeper than you knew, but you never loved me like I loved you. We were never the same, even when you said my name. Every promise that you made didn't feel the same way. I was falling way too deep. You were standing on the edge, and it hurts me now to say we were never the same. You saw love as something light, something easy you could hide. I saw love as something real, something only hearts could feel. I stayed through every silent tear. You were halfway out of here, and I didn't want to face that we were never in the same place. I thought we had the same heart, but we were different from the start. We were never the same, even when you took the blame. Every word you tried to say couldn't make the feeling stay. I was holding on to you like you told me I should do. Now I'm left here in the pain. We were never the same. Was it love or just the idea? Was it real or just what I wanted? I gave you everything I had, but you never gave me that. We were never the same. Now I see through the pain. Every piece I tried to keep was just something incomplete. I was loving all alone, even when you called it home. And the truth I can't escape is we were never the same. I tried to hold on through the pain, through every loss, through every rain. I told myself I'd be okay if I could make you wanna stay. I gave you more than I could bear, kept loving you when you weren't there. But something deep inside me knew I was breaking love in you. I kept pretending I was strong, but I was shattered all along. You broke me completely, more than I thought you could reach me. Every piece I tried to save slowly turned into a grave. I was holding on to us while you were letting go of trust. And now I see the truth. You broke me completely. I lost myself along the way, and every word I didn't say, I buried all the pain you gave just to act like I was brave. But love shouldn't feel still forgot how I should live. You broke me completely, left nothing left inside of me. Every moment, every scar took me further from who we are. I was drowning in your love while you were never enough, and it hurts me to admit I couldn't survive it. I thought love was meant to heal, not something I would have to feel like this. I stayed until there's nothing left, not even me, just emptiness. You broke me completely, now there's nothing left to be. Every piece I tried to keep, it's just something buried deep. I gave you everything I knew, and still I couldn't make it through. And the truth I can't undo is loving you destroyed me. You used to hold me like before, now you don't reach for me no more. The way you speak, the way you move, feels like someone I never knew. Your laughter doesn't sound the same, there's something different in your name. I try to tell myself it's fine, but something's shifting out of line. I didn't see it coming through. The moment I started losing you, you changed without warning. No sign, no falling, just a silence in your eyes that I couldn't recognize. I'm still holding on, but something here is wrong, and I don't know what to do. You changed without warning. You don't look at me the same, don't say my name like yesterday. Your touch feels distant, cold, unsure, like love's not living here anymore. I ask you if we're still okay, you hesitate then drift away, and every answer that you give feels like something I can't live with. You're still here but far from me, like a ghost I used to see. You changed without warning, and I'm left here mourning every version that we were. Now just feels like a blur. I was trying to believe you were still here with me, but it's clearer than I knew. You changed without warning. Was it something that I did, or something you just couldn't fix? Did you fall out slowly while I was loving you deeply? You changed without warning, now I see it forming in the way you turn away, like there's nothing left to say. I was holding on to you I don't know when it started, but I know you're gone. I saw it in the way you smiled, something I hadn't seen in a while. But it wasn't meant for me, it was someone else, you see. The way you looked into her eyes felt like truth I can't deny. And in that moment I could tell I wasn't the one you held. I felt it before, but now it's clear you were never really here. You loved her instead, while I was still in your bed. Every word you said to me now feels like a memory. I was holding on to you while you found someone new, and it's breaking me to admit you loved her instead. Did you tell her what you told me? Did she hear you say always? Did you hold her like you did when I was everything you needed? I replay it in my mind, every truth I left behind. And now I see it wasn't fate, you just chose to replace. You didn't lose me by mistake, you made a choice I couldn't take. You loved her instead, left my heart in pieces spread. Every promise that you made now just slowly fades to gray. I was standing in the storm, trying hard to keep us warm, while you walked away from it. You loved her instead. Was I ever really yours, or just someone from before? How did I not see the signs while you left me far behind? You loved her instead. Now there's nothing left unsaid. Every piece of what we were doesn't matter anymore. I gave you all of me, and you gave that away so easily. And the truth I can't defend is you chose her in the end. Your love was never mine. You held me close but not too tight, like something didn't feel quite right. Your words were warm but felt so thin, like I was never under your skin. I traced your heart but couldn't stay, it always seemed to slip away. I thought I had you every time, but your love was never mine. You gave just enough to keep me near, but never enough to make it clear. Your love was never mine. I was holding on to lies. Every moment that we shared didn't mean you really cared. I was living in a dream, you were somewhere in between. stayed to hold me close. I felt the distance in your touch, like I was always needing too much. I tried to be enough for you, change the things I used to do, but no matter how I tried, your heart was always hard to find. I kept believing you would stay, but you were drifting every day. Your love was never mine, just a feeling I designed. Every promise you would say was already fading away. I was giving all of me to a love that couldn't be, and it hurts me deep inside. Your love was never mine. Did you ever really care, or was I just already there? Was I someone you could lose without ever having to choose? Your love was never mine. Now I see it in the signs. Every piece I tried to keep was just something incomplete. I gave you all my time to a love that wasn't mine, and the truth I can't deny is I was loving alone. Your words meant nothing. You said forever, said always, but you couldn't even stay. Every promise that you made felt so real, but slowly faded. I held on to every line, like your truth was tied to mine. But now I see it wasn't real, just something I was meant to feel. You knew exactly what to say to make me never walk away. Your words meant nothing. Now I see through everything. Every I love you said still repeats inside my head. I was holding on to truth, but it was never really you. And it breaks me remembering your words meant nothing. You spoke like you would never leave, like I was all you'd ever need. But action showed a different side, one I couldn't keep inside. I trusted every breath you gave,